This congregation is made of people who have played an important role in your lives. They are your parents, your family, and your friends. They have come here out of a sense of love and warmth of heart. They are your roots, the flowering of your years. As you turn to speak the words that will unite your lives together, be mindful of those behind you, and know that in good days or bad, you will never be alone. Glenn and Diane, in a few minutes, you will publicly express and pledge yourselves to each other for the rest of your life in the sacred covenant they call marriage. It is sacred because it was ordained by God, who in the beginning, having created man in his own image, realized that it was not good for him to be alone. So the Lord caused a deep sleep to come upon Adam, and taking one of his ribs, he created Eve. Having created woman, he brought her to man and gave her to him. Then, in the garden, the Lord performed the first marriage ceremony when he said, "Therefore shall a man leave his father and mother and cleave to his wife, and they will become one flesh." The sacredness of marriage can also be seen in the fact that Jesus himself attended a wedding in Cana of Galilee, and at that occasion chose to perform the very first miracle. So do not take this day lightly, but be mindful of your future commitment. Glenn and Diane want to perform a ceremony called the Cord of Three Strands. Though one may be overpowered, two can defend themselves, but a cord of three strands is not quickly broken. This passage from Ecclesiastes 4:12 illustrates the importance of Christian companionship. Two Christians that are bound together in Christ are stronger than any individual by themselves. They believe that a Christian marriage is more about the union of man and woman, but also is a union of man, woman, and God. The Bible teaches us that God performs a miracle in our marriage, uniting us together in a covenant relationship with Him as one. The cord of three strands is a symbol of that sacred union created on the wedding day. The gold strand represents God. The divine God is represented. His covenant relationship is initiated by Him, built under His authority, and is intended to glorify Him. The purple strand is the Christ in a new creation, and the majesty of the groom is represented by purple. As the husband loves his wife and submits himself to the Lord in turn demonstrates His great love in the marriage relationship. The white strand represents the bride. Having been cleansed by the salvation of Christ, the purity of the bride's love is represented in white. As the wife honors her husband, submits herself to the Lord in turn will nurture and strengthen the marriage relationship.